to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys. We officially have the real reason why the Miami Dolphins did not select Josh Rosen to be the team starter, ladies and gentlemen. We have the real reason why Chad OShea has disclosed to us why Rosen is not the starter. There was a lot of speculation of, well, Fitz is just better, or X, Y, and Z. I've even said myself, Fitz has actually practiced better. But there's a real reason for that. And so all those individuals who say that Rosen is probably going to start by this game or that game or whatever game that you predicted, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there is a little bit of merit to what you're saying. There is a better chance that he will get the starting nod at some point during this season after me reading this article and reading exactly what OShea said. OShea basically said it was simple. It's more simple than I even thought. Josh Rosen is still learning the playbook, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that does bring me back to the springtime when Fitzpatrick had an advantage. He started learning the playbook before Josh Rosen was even on the roster. He started learning the playbook before Rosen was even on the roster, man. So at the end of the day, with that being said, Josh Rosen has a good chance of potentially taking that starting job still at some point in this season. That's very promising for the young kid to have your offensive coordinator come out and basically say, you know, he's still learning the offense. And Fitzpatrick, being the veteran that he is, knows the offense. Now, we're not going to sit here and ignore that Josh Rosen still has a few things that he still has to improve on and pretty much get better on altogether. He still has things he has to get better on regardless, okay? But at the end of the day, to hear that's the main reason from OShea is that he basically is still learning the playbook. I'm going to be honest. He could have a potential to be on the field this year, even if Fitzpatrick isn't hurt. But I will say this. What's taking so long? Learn the freaking playbook already. I know you came in a little late, but it wasn't. Come on, man. Let me be fair. It was about 2 minutes. 2 months late versus on what Fitzpatrick did. Month and a half, really. But come on, man. You're supposed to be all in that playbook. You're supposed to know that thing by now is catching on fast, baby. Let's go. Everybody talks about your IQ. Get it down. Know what it is, man. But as he continues to learn this playbook, it's going to be very interesting to see if he can actually grab hold of that position. Now, if Fitzpatrick starts acting up, but let me talk about this real quick. This is proof we're not tanking. It's proof we're not tanking. Because if you're going to sit here and tell me the reason why Rosen ain't starting is because he's still learning the playbook, if we were tanking, then you would put him out there without knowing all the playbook. But no, these coaches want to be able to run everything they can to win games. Proof we're not tanking. Even more proof. Truth is, I don't even know why I keep addressing the tanking thing. That's just a whole bunch of bitter fans mad at the trades that we made, wanting to say tanking, we tanking. That's all it is. I have no idea why I'm even looking at it that way. But at the end of the day, man, we're not tanking. Josh Rosen is learning the playbook. And we'll see, man. We shall see. Is he going to step up to the plate, get in that book a little better, and come out to practice and execute it and be able to read it? Read the progressions without looking at the paper. Read the defense versus those progressions without looking at the paper. Is he going to be able to process the playbook and get it down fast? If not, this is why I'm telling y'all. This is a plus for him being on the bench right now. He's not in a rush. He gets to really the way we want him to where he comes out next year playbook. And he's ready to try to lead this franchise so we get an answer. He's ready. And at that point, he will be ready. I really had a full confidence. I'm still not in a rush mode. Ain't no rush. This confirms that it's even better for us that we don't rush this kid. That we don't just throw him out there to the wolves like some people are calling for. take our time, be methodical. We're not in a rush at all. Josh Rosen might very well be the future of this franchise, ladies and gentlemen. He might just be the future of this franchise. Y'all look out for him, because we might look up and be shocked. But it's going to cause controversy next year if we pass up on a quarterback in the first round, having 2 first-round picks. But that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I hope we get 2 offensive linemen. 2 of them. That's my thoughts. I hope next year in the draft with 2 first-round picks, we get 2 offensive linemen. And then I hope in the second round with those 2 picks, we get another offensive lineman. Maybe 2 more. Right now just might work out because they're all on contract-friendly deals. They're all on contract-friendly deals. Hell, if you ask me, depending on where the draft position is, they might be going in the draft. They might be going in the draft to find another cornerback and a defensive end or even another safety to replace Rashad Jones. Another safety to replace Rashad Jones. Could very well be the case. Could very well be the case, but we're going to find out one way or another, man. I'm excited. We got exciting times ahead, man. Very exciting times. It's good to hear that information. It definitely does give me more hope for Josh Rosen, to feel like the coaches do believe in him. They've been saying some really good things about him lately, but to say, you know, he's still learning the playbook, it gives me a little more hope for the kid to say, well, he didn't lose the battle just because of Fitzpatrick was leaps and bounds better. He didn't lose the competition because Fitzpatrick was leaps and bounds better. He lost the competition in large due to the fact that he's still learning the playbook, and we got to do what's best for the team and put the quarterback out on the field who's capable and ready to get the job done, who's ready to audible, who's ready to call plays, who's ready to put this offense in the best position possible. And I like it. And I cannot wait to see what it turns into when it's all said and done, man. This is the most nerve-wracking part of my fanhood as a Miami Dolphin fan. This has been the most nerve-wracking, not because of the people we let go, but what I aspire for our future to be is just that we have to see if it'll actually work. I believe it will, but since we don't know yet, it's been the most nerve-wracking part of my fanhood over the last 35 years, and I'm only 34 years old, because I told y'all I was a Dolphin fan before I was conceived. I was a Dolphin fan before I was conceived. This has been the most nerve-wracking moment. This year is going to be the most nerve-wracking, because at the end of the day, what I expect for us to be competitive, fight, run great schemes, give us a chance to win. That's what I expect. And I'm nervous, even though I think it's still going to translate into wins for us. But if I can get that, I know we're on the right track, ladies and gentlemen. This is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Don't forget to check your boy out on Twitter at TD Fans Talk, Instagram, TD Fans Talk. And you can also find my content at dolphinstalk.com. as well as Facebook, my new Facebook page, TD Fans Talk. I have to do some work on it, but it's up. Thank y'all for tuning in to the channel. I appreciate everybody. Matter of fact, I'm going to stay live for about a few more minutes because when I park, I might be able to answer a few questions. But yeah, man, most nerve-wracking part of my time being a Miami Dolphin fan. I want it so bad. I refuse to believe that we're rebuilding. I think people play that notion out of they have the wrong perspective of the terms. It's just not happening. Time will tell, though, y'all. Time will tell. But Rosen, can he be the future? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. If he's even going to get his shot to be the future, will he be the future? And if he will play this year, and if he does, what game will Rosen play? What game will he be on the field for us? Y'all let me know in the comment section, guys. I'm actually parking now, so let me see what time it is. 11:58. I got 1 hour before the draft. 1 hour. Let's see what y'all talking about. Yes, week 5. I want a custom Team Drake shirt. He is dangerous with a FB, y'all, going to see. A fullback. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, man. This job is for Rosen to lose. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, man. We're going to find out, guys. I do agree with that. Injury or bye week. But what if we start out 4-0, 5-0? You think they still going to bench Fitzpatrick? I mean, I really don't see the likelihood of that happening if it turns out that way. I just don't. I don't. He also is going to be a great decoy. The defense is going to follow Drake, and O'Leary is going to eat on those wheel routes. I agree with that, Ron. I mean, Drake said it himself today. He said it himself, even if I'm a decoy. But I agree with you, man. It's schemes, man. We're going to find some open people. I can't wait, man. We will trade week 6 for more picks. Trade who? Trade who? Rest in peace, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You're being sacrificed. I think he already knows that, though, with a chip on his shoulder of, y'all can call it sacrifice, but I'm going to go out there and show y'all and change it from sacrifice to value. ATD, check out my comment. I don't see your comment, bro. You're going to have to repost it. I don't see it, man. Forgive me for missing it. Rosen can definitely be our future. We just need to bring him along the right way and throw him in and see him fall. That's why we're also building our run game to take pressure off. True. Rosen is garbage. Mike, man. I almost took your comments serious until I realized it was you. All day today, no matter what subject we talking about, everything come out your mouth is negative. So I ain't worrying about you, man. You're the only Dolphins rep that's not saying Drake a QB1 round 1. Keep it up. QB1 round 1. What's that? You're the only Dolphins representative that's not saying draft. Oh, draft a QB1 round 1. I don't know why I read Drake. No, I ain't about no draft. Man, listen. I really don't understand any Dolphin rep. I don't care if it's a journalist, writer, YouTuber. I don't understand why they even considering drafting a QB first round. All they're going to do is have a high probability of dogging them out too, talking about he wasn't the answer and we need to do it again. That's all they're going to do. They're going to be behind it, and then when it don't work out, which is a high probability that it won't, then they're going to dog them out, talk about, man, the Dolphins suck, man. We can't never find the right QB because you keep asking them to try. Ridiculous, man. TD, 3-13, my brother. I'm dyslexic too, Bill Clinton. I get it. 4 wins, but end up with injury. Rosen come in. We'll see, man. Y'all hit that like button, guys. I wonder what the kid be thinking when daddy takes them on those long car rides talking Dolphins talk. The little ones, man, they be in their own world. They back there playing with their trains and kicking the seat and doing all that good stuff, man. They in their own world. But it wasn't a long ride. It was pretty short, actually. It was a pretty short ride. So, but they riders, man. I'm trying to raise them the right way. Raise them up right. Surround their life with Dolphin talk, baby, so that when they grow up, they know where home is. Miami Dolphins, baby. Gotta raise them right. TD, you didn't like me the first week when I first came to your channel. I remember, Ron. It ain't that I ain't like you. We were just going at it. But I respected you because we kept going at it. You weren't hateful. You weren't disrespectful. Hell, I was probably more aggressive towards you than you were to me. Unfairly in some cases. If I was keep it 100. And I love when you checked in and I was able to put the face to the person the other day, man. I love that, man. And that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. But that's what it's about, man. And I instantly, before I put a face to it, I think I made you a mod, if I'm not mistaken. I made you a mod like right after, man. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to believe what you can believe and stick behind it like that, I respect that. And time will tell. But we have a lot of reason and things that we agree on. We may disagree about small little details and some of the things that the direction, but that's what it's about. That's what this channel is about. That's exactly what it's about, man. People like you, Ron. People like you, bro. Regardless of differences, we respect each other and we argue, we debate, we talk. See, people think we be fighting. And another thing, man, let me tell y'all a reason why I'm really loud. Sometimes it's unconscious. I don't do it consciously, all right? Because when I was in college, I was on a scholarship in the marching band. And I was in the drum line. And I realized the drum line, ever since college, I could hear fine. The problem is, I guess I shouldn't say I can hear fine. I can hear just fine. It's just that I do hear lower than I used to. I could tell I do. Because I have to hear myself talk for me to feel like I'm actually talking at a regular volume. So a lot of things seems like I'm shouting. That's why people be like, man, all he do is be shouting. It's one of those normal things. See? He get me, man. But yeah, man, those drums actually lower my decibels or whatever you want to call it. So I talk loud naturally. Man. I never forget when I was in corporate America a few years ago. I used to be in my AVP's office. You know, I used to meet with as the manager, I would meet with the director, AVP, and I'd be telling them how it is. Well, if y'all want this and that and this, but I didn't know that everybody outside the office could hear me, and they used to be like, man, you be yelling at them. Boy, you don't have no fear. I'd be like, I'm not yelling at them. But I get it. But hey, man, it's passion. It's what I bring to the table, man. So just some of y'all who think I just be shouting just to shout, sometimes my decibels just be, I'm a little bit louder because of that reason. That's a fact, all right? Just letting some of y'all know, man. It's all good, TD. Straight passion for our fans. Yes, teaching dolphins to your kids is child abuse. Hey, don't report me because I can't quit. I can't stop. Lock me up and throw away the key because I won't stop. It's your boy TD from TD Fans Talk. That's right. Tell him, Carter. It's your boy TD. Home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all on Fantasy within an hour. Peace.